people will pay for the whole school year. You're done, no? That's the major source of income. And so any school owner that still treats that like, and puts it in their own personal account, manages it like which is creating problems. Because already it's money that should not be touched anyhow. It involves a lot of planning to be able to stretch something that comes 3 times, to spread it for 12 months. Are you getting me? So which business needs more structure than any other one? School. Because of its uniqueness and the way the money comes. All these other ways that we have mentioned, they're all alternative ways that money will come. But the major source for school funding is fees. That's the truth. So the salaries are paid 12 months, sometimes more in some cases, and this constitutes the biggest expense. Some of my clients have as much as 70% of the income that comes to their school on salaries. Some 50, some, it all depends on the stage of growth that school is in. And that's why when people come, when I'm recruiting people and they tell me it's a new school, they have not even made any money, somebody will tell how much do you want to pay? I want to be paid 500,000. I say, well, come and generate the money, bro. Come and generate. Where do you think it's coming from? Are you getting me? So you cannot compare what happens in a school that is 5 years old and one that is 22. Because in their life cycle, the things they have seen, the level of stability will be different. Maybe some are servicing loans. Are you getting me? And the staff members are agitating, they want increase, they want the next school is paying this. Go to the school that can pay. Don't come and stress somebody. You have to understand every school's uniqueness. And there's no structure in Nigeria for salaries. Let me tell you. There's no structure. Unless in the public sector. So a school today can decide it's 20,000 we can afford. And you cannot see whether they can afford it or not, because they are the ones that understand whether they are renting the place, whether they are buying it, whether they are servicing loans. Another one will say, I can pay 150. Maybe they are now stable and they are 30 years old. And you're putting pressure on a school that is 2 years old to behave like a 30-year-old school. That's impossible. And then the location as well. Where are they located? A school that is located in Lekki is most likely not going to offer you 50,000 or 60 or 70. Because the location is more an expensive place and they can afford to charge fees in millions. But imagine that the place is in Abuja. You now come and say, I want to earn 500. First of all, how many children's school fees is that in a year? Are you getting me? There was something I used to do with my staff when I was the administrator. They would come with requests, they would say, I'm not the owner of the school, but I want to strike a Bible. If it works, I'll tell the board. I'll say, I want you to, this request you are paying, put it in monetary terms, you're still paying. I'll say, how many children's school fees is that in a year? They'll start looking at me. I'll say, because you're not thinking business. How many children's school fees do we need to accomplish this request that you're making? Because that's the major cost of school fees. Then they'll be looking at me. I'll say, if you can bring 7 children, new ones, we will do this request. And then they run away. Because it's a game of numbers. Right? It's a game of numbers. You can bring 2 new and go 7 to cover this, and then leave some for the school because we can't spend everything that comes. For everything that comes, there has to be a backup. So if you are making this request, go to the market and bring 7 children, I will propose to the owner that we want to do it and I will defend you. They will run away because they know that the money is not there. So salaries take a good one. Staff welfare, pensions, health insurance, like some schools do, takes money. Someone has, some schools they celebrate little things, your birthday, they buy you a small cake, or ching. It's all from the same money. Or maybe it's yourself first, you're the head of school, you have resigned, It just puts a little thing together to set you up. It's still money that goes. Everything that happens in a school involves money daily. Everybody say daily. Daily. And the money comes how? Tell me. Say tell me. I want you to start having that mindset shift. Every money is spent daily. Say daily. Daily. The money comes daily. Therefore, we must learn how to